Hey, welcome back. I'm Ellie. Let's do this today. It has been a hot minute since Lego last released an Ariel castle. Now that sounds really weird. A castle for Ariel. This is Ariel's underwater palace. Don't confuse it with the one from a few years ago, which was Ariel's undersea palace. Anyway, this one released in March 2022. There are 498 pieces. It is $140 whopping dollars in Australia and $90 in the US. So, it's a Disney set. We are paying the surcharge. The instruction book is actually in plastic. There are 5 bags. So the reason I get excited about the instruction book being in plastic means it's not folded. It's not all squished up and, squeezed into the box. Nice and flat and gorgeous and pristine. So here we... Ooh, are there stickers in here? Maybe, the stickers would normally be in the plastic. They're in, are there no stickers? That's really weird. Oh, King Triton's torso. Right, okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the mini dolls that come with this. We have got, first up, of course, we've got Ariel. She has got a new tail in dark turquoise, that beautiful rich tealy colour. It's got silver scales on it and... Okay, her top is also a new print, printed on the back as well. Have you noticed that the tail fin is actually translucent so you can see through it? Her face print is, I think it's a new one, but it's pretty dang similar to previous ones. And her hairpiece is exactly the same as it has been since the beginning of Ariel mini dolls in Lego form. And of course she has got a flower in her hair because there are no starfishes yet with a pin on it to fit into hairpieces. Now, there's also a Sebastian character in here. We've seen him before, but he gets given a wand, which is not actually a wand in this capacity. I'll just get one of them off this little sprue. It's a conductor's baton, which is really cool because I can't believe I didn't think of this, that the wands could also be used as a baton. The set's also got Flounder in it, and his eyes have had an overhaul, but I think apart from that, he's the same mold and the same colouring as he always has been before in the Lego sets. Now, this is so exciting. So this set has got 3 mermaids in it. Well, 2 mermaids, 1 merman. We have finally got King Triton in mermaid form. So I love his blue tail. Got the same silvery scale markings going on, and the fin has a blue translucent end. A male mini doll torso. So naked male mini doll torso. That sounds dodgy, doesn't it? It's got gold cuffs and very, very ripped. Here we go. Are you ready for the best face print you've ever seen? Look at that. Amazing. He looks perfectly exactly like King Triton. That's not creepy at all, right? No, that's because he actually has got like a mask overlay for his head, which is obviously the way Lego is doing the mini doll beardy kind of faces, because this is what the Beast does as well. But I've never had an unprinted head before. And it's only a little bit creepy, like a teeny weensy bit creepy, but he looks amazing. Right, so we got 2. Third one is one of Ariel's sisters. The sisters Arista. I knew that I was going to have trouble with this. So red tail, and she's got a little pink tip on it with a translucent tail. I just love it. Red little bikini top, and it's so exciting to have more of her sisters turning up before. We've only had one more in the past, the pink one who's all pink. I can't remember. Anyway, this is the all red sister, and her face print is so close to the teacher from the Friends set, but it's not. Like, she's got more eyelashes, and her hair is also in a new color for this design. So we've got 3 figures, 2, we've got all these characters. It's really, really cool. It's a nice filled out, character filled set. Now, first up, we get a little subsidiary build. This is for Ariel. So she has got a tiny baby dolphin to carry her along, because that seems fair, right? She's a full-grown mermaid, and this baby dolphin is going to be dragging her along in this shell. So, yeah. Or maybe it's just a little... No, it looks like a little vehicle kind of thing, with one tiny dolphin to take her wherever she needs to go. Okay, on to the actual underwater palace building. Let's get this happening. So, there's a whole heap of actual structure that we put into place. Doing well with the speaking today, into place before we actually do any of the furniture. So we get a whole heap of the shell, if you will, pun intended, into place, and then we actually see the furniture. How much furniture do they actually have in here? So we've got printed panels, printed mint panels. That's where the stickers would have gone, I suppose. I'm so glad not to be putting stickers on those rounded panels. The big gold gates have got the pearlized gems on them as handles. I really like that. I prefer that than the actual gem pieces, if you know what I mean, like the sparkly stick out gem pieces. I like the little flat ones. They look really nice. Okay, so we've got a nice entryway happening here, which is going to be the central part of the whole build. Bit of an arched entryway. Yeah, and smoothed over on the top, which means the next level is going to be detachable. Instead of flame sconces on either side of the door, we've got whatever those things are, which kind of look like little ice cream cups, but I mean, you can't have flame sconces under the water anyway. We're up to bag number 2, which is the bag that Arista is supposed to come in. She doesn't have any holes in her hair, so she actually doesn't have any accessories. So, yeah, that's cool. She just comes as she is, and I'm fine with that. All right, next part. We've got a blue base plate for the ocean, obviously. I like how we got all the little swirly white poop pieces. Well, ice cream top pieces. Just depends upon your perception as to how you see them. For me, they will forever be little white poop pieces. But in this case, they're actually shells, like little cone or little snail shells. Really nice. We've got a trident in the middle, beautifully centered and framed with the yellow arch. And then on the inside, I like how we're spacing these archy pieces out with the coral dots. It's just a nice little added detail. I mean, Lego didn't need to put anything there, but it just adds so much vibrancy and colour. Just the little details that make all the difference. Okay, got a whole heap of jumpery stud pieces on the floor, which means that's where we're going to be able to put the furniture, and we're going to be able to mix and match them too. So once they're built, they're not permanently attached there. You can pull them out and move them around just like in a doll's house. This is how Lego's been going recently with these sort of builds. So the furniture isn't built into the wall. So this goes on top of our internal middle structure. So nice. The shape of it's so good. And some coral shell pieces, like clamshell pieces. And when we put them together here, they make a nice clamshelly thing with both sides. And we got 2 of them. So these are going to go on either side as just ornamentation up here on the wall. Doesn't that just look so good? I mean, the colors are complementary. It's so tropical and summery and pretty and underwatery, and I love it. We're up to bag number 3. Okay, next part of the palace. There are little hooks on the side, on either side of what we've already built. So that's the central part. So we're going to be putting these other bits on each side. So just paying attention to make sure I get all of these columns in the right place. It's a very open, it seems silly to say, an open air build because they're not in the air, they're underwater, but it's a very open watery build, an open airy build. Oh my gosh, I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, we've got uneven arches going up towards the second level, which is so nice. It just looks as though they've eroded away. Oh, this is really, really a fun design. And the first part of furniture that we get is not actually furniture, it is the pipe organ. Once again, I have no idea how this works under the ocean because pipe organs work by pumping air through the pipes. So yeah, you know, you have to just suspend your disbelief a bit. This goes up here on the second level, and we got some jumper stud bits in front where we can put a seat and a claw on one side. Oh, these pearlized ball pieces, like little lamps, little pearly lamps on top of the arches. And yeah, look at that. Sebastian can be up here conducting with his music or playing the organ. It's up to him. And on this little sconce bit, this gold sconce bit, a bit of coral growing out of it. Just like the haphazard details. It's so cool. Tony bits down on the bottom. Not sure what we're doing with that. I'm going to assume that we're about to find out. So we've got a moving part down on the bottom so that Flounder can play the saxophone through his nose, because that's how fish play the saxophone. Zzz. Saxophone. Saxophone. And this is so cute with the little pink hook pieces. Oh, this is the octopus. Oh my goodness. So there's a little Tony Bandy bit down here. You can't turn it all the way around because the saxophone actually bumps into either side, but it just gives a little bit of movement and motion. That's really, really cute. Oh, this is fun. Not only is it fun, but it's also a very elegant depiction of the actual castle from the movie. I like this so much. Oh, and there are so many movie references too. Look at that! For the first time, Sebastian can actually be the conductor. Okay, all right, so these are the pieces we have spare. I don't know whether I should have that cone piece spare, but I don't know where else it's supposed to go. But anyway, we're up to bag number 4. Let's get the other side of this castle done. But this is the bag that King Triton comes in, and he needs his Triton, otherwise he wouldn't be a king. So now he is officially King Triton. That was contradictory, wasn't it? He can't be King Triton. He would just have to be king. That's what I was meant to say. Now he's King Triton. Okay, I just need to stop, right? There's a point where you just can't go any further, and I think I've broken it. Now this is new, having this 2x1 brick with the little outward facing stud bit on it, the holy stud thing. Normally you have to put a Technique pin in that to have that happen. There's something wrong. I've done something wrong here while I was busy thinking about that white brick. So this, what have I done? Oh, okay, so this needs to go on here. This little teal piece needs to go on the, further back. Now it fits nicely. So why do we have that brick with the stud facing that way? Don't know. Maybe it will be revealed as we go along. So we've got 3 sticks that are at differing heights. This is his chariot, his dolphin chariot. This is such a clever way to attach the dolphins. Let's bring out the dolphins. Now, the dolphins are just like we've seen before, except their eyes have been embiggened. They've got larger, they're definitely just larger eyes or taller eyes. They've all got a little watery spout coming out the top. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, and the fact they're at different heights just makes it look so alive. Oh, this is what the stud thing is for, is actually to plug him in here. So his tail plugs into the brick so he can sit down and be secure in the chariot. That is a really great build. I love his little dolphin chariot. Ooh, cute. Right, what we got next? We got some jumper studs at the back. I mean, I'm assuming that's the back, because we got the rounded bit on the front, right, and the back is the part where all the furniture is going to be. So this looks like we're replicating what happened on the other side. We've got the yellow arches on differing heights as they head up, the ones that are eroding away, and they look amazing. I wonder if we're going to be putting spikes on these, or if we're going to be putting... we're going to put a slide in, because of course, a gold slide, no less. That's really nice, because the slide actually is going to fill out the side, and the gold of it matches the gold of the organ on the other side and of the domey part in the middle too. So now we've got gold on the other side. Yeah, nice. Some more of these little pearlized light pieces and a star down the bottom. Is that just so somebody can stand at the bottom and stop you from flying off too far when you get to the bottom of the slide? I don't know. But we've got another bit of coral down here, and these are all we have at the end of that bag, so that looks pretty good. And we're up to bag number 5. We must be about to build some actual furniture now to put inside. We're not finished though. We've still got the tippity top to do. But doesn't it look amazing? I just love this structure. It's so... oh, it's underwater palace-y. All of the negative space with the arches and the differing heights. It looks really, really good. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. I need to stop playing with it as it is because we've still got more building to do. So this first part of furniture that we're going to be putting inside is it a table? No, it's not a table. This made me laugh when I saw it, excuse me, in the promo pictures, because do they need a bath? But they fit so snugly. How perfectly does that mermaid fit into the bath? It's like it was made for this shape. That's so perfect. Okay, so, they live under the water, but of course they need to have a bath. And this, more coral shell pieces, one on the back, one on the bottom, is a pretty nice simple bed. And this is supposed to go, I'm going to have to move King Triton and his chariot out of the way, shut those gates. This is down here, there's a bed down here on the bottom floor. The furniture seems to be in weird places to me, but I think the rooms aren't kind of designated as any particular rooms. You just put your stuff wherever you want it to be. So this has got a brush. It's like a bathroom sink. I mean, there is no toilet in this build, which is hilarious. They just go wherever they want to go. Oh, this is a stickered piece, I think. I'm not going to actually run my fingernail under the mirrored part because I don't want to really find out and destroy it. But I think it's a sticker. It's not a print. I'm pretty sure it's a sticker. But it came pre-stickered. So sticker already applied, and it's actually a nice shiny sticker. So dressing table over here. So this downstairs entryway is currently a bedroom. A gold treasure chest with Ariel's treasures in it. So her treasures that she's found. So we've got a telescope. And what else needs to go in here? I mean, what else was in the movie? Yeah, okay. Got a bottle and a sword. And that's probably enough for there. And that goes over here on this little alcove. And also is the bust head, the sculpture. And the candelabra with a dingle hopper. Finally, we have a dingle hopper in an Ariel set. Actually, we may have already had one in the recent past, but I remember in the early Ariel sets, she never had a dingle hopper. It was really bizarre because it's just such an iconic part of her story is the fork. Though now I think about it, the fork should be where the brush is, right? Why does she have a brush if she's got a dingle hopper? Okay, now this is a table. Love the colours. I love the fact that there are just little snail shells everywhere, little curly shells, and you don't know whether they're supposed to be food or ornamentation, but they look really, really pretty. That's such a pretty table. So this is set up here on the second level. Oh, I wonder if they're going to have chairs or if they're going to have to stand at the table. That's a bit sad. Okay, what do we got next? So these chairs bring us some mermaid chairs. This is not a mermaid chair. This is, oh, I didn't realise you could put that pedal piece onto that cup. So this is just a lamp? A random lamp side table built over in the corner. That's all the furniture for that middle room, I think. So no chairs. Okay, so this is going to be for the top, the pointy part of the palace. Look at all those P's, and I did them fine. My alliteration is getting so much better. So going up, so this is the throne room, I think. Or not this part. This isn't a throne room. This is a tiny little bed. It's a little sleepy bed with pointy bits out the side. They're decoration for the front. So this is a little sleepy bed, I think, for Flounder. Flounder's can hang out up here. And this is detachable on the top too. That's really cute. Well, that's very, very cute. Now, I mentioned it was a throne room. We'll just get Flounder out ready to pop Poppy Minnie's bedroom in a moment. Speaking of throne rooms, as we were before I got distracted by Flounder, so easily distracted, let's build the throne. So, I'm always interested to see how different Lego throne builds go together. So 2 shell pieces that flips up and sits really nicely like that. And on the side, some more of the little pointy bits as armrests. Isn't that so nice? It's a little bit, let's put Flounder in. It's just a little bit like wobbly for the king to sit in there. It'd be good if there was some sort of attachment point, but it looks so good. Okay, so the palace is completed. That throne looks really dodgy from the front, doesn't it? I wish there was like a flat bit we could put over those open back stud bits. Anti-stud part. Anyway, that's right. So no chairs. So they're going to have to stand to eat their meal, which looks all right, but it's going to get uncomfortable after a while. But it does look spectacular. I mean, like I said, it's been a few years since Lego released an underwater palace or an undersea palace for Ariel, and this one is a massive improvement on the previous one, especially the outside facade. It's just gorgeous. All right, underwater palace complete. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the build. I just love the fact that we now have King Triton as a mini doll and Arista as well. It just keeps getting better. Okay, all right. Yeah, let me know in the comments, subscribe, do all the things, check back in, check out some other videos. Have a look at the old one. Have a look at how they compare. I'll put a little link in. Anyway, all right. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.